Hello, everyone. It has been a long time since we've had any kind of updates, and I do apologize for that. The way in which we were affected by COVID in March, we took a 35% hit, which isn't awful considering most businesses were really hit by the pandemic. So we were okay. Month of April, we were moving back into normalcy, and this month we have been in full bloom. So thank you for your continual support and coming in and making your visits and getting adjusted and supporting us in all ways that you can, even with payment and not coming in and whatever it is that you've been doing for us. Thank you. Thank you. So, first things first, call to action. I would love, 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 love if anybody who is coming in for their adjustments to look at the whiteboard that's in the dining area and see if you or anyone you know can help us with some of those projects. Remember, this house was going to be turned into an Airbnb, but may not with the current climate at this moment with travel. So we're trying to get it ready regardless for whatever is next. The new space, though, we don't need any help with. We have a whole floor plan and everything, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So check out the whiteboard. Cards on file. So when you are making an appointment, you are supposed to be putting a card on file that is not to be charged. If you're paying membership, you pay membership, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But card on file is to help us if there's a no-show. I know things come up, and I'm grateful for those text messages and things like that, knowing that things are going on and you need to reschedule, whatever. Thank you for those. But those of you that do not show up with any kind of indicator, you will be charged. Those of you that have extra visits throughout the week, so remember your membership is 1 visit per week unless you're on the pregnancy membership, which is 2 times per week. So if you are 1 time a week, and you need extra visits, it will be an extra $10 added. And so I want you all to be prepared for that. The card on file is to keep us accountable. We all need to be held accountable. I need to be compensated for the work that we're doing, and you also need to be accountable for reaching out if you're not able to show up or what have you. With that being said, make sure you have the reminder text. There's a 24-hour reminder text and a 2-hour reminder text. Make sure you're signed up for both of those. You can do that through your account on Jane. Payments. There is recurring invoice that comes from Square month to month that you pay in person or online, and that needs to be paid. Please check your emails if you are month to month and you pay via Square invoice. Auto draft is on our old scheduling site, Acuity. So you need to schedule or log into that account, scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see your membership status. If it is canceled or inactive or what have you, and you are supposed to be paying auto draft, please check your records for your last payment and please reach out to let me know where we are with that. There are some people that are way behind in that because none of us have paid attention to it. So Acuity is still active. It's just active for auto drafts, not for scheduling. So if you are on auto draft and it gets pulled from your account every month and you don't physically pay, please check your accounts. And if you're coming in per visit, cool, we will pay on Jane or via the Square Swiper or via cash or whatever you want to pay after services are fulfilled, okay? So you don't have to worry about paying prior. I want everyone to realize that Aradhana is on our team. She is our other chiropractor. She is practicing opposite schedule of me. I am in 5 days per week, Tuesday through Saturday. So if you're unable to get with me and you want to see Aradhana, please do so. I don't plan on having any of you jump schedules. I really want to serve all of you that have come in under my care. But if you need to get adjusted and you are unable to fit in my schedule, please remember that she's available as well. Also, please prioritize your time because the schedule is getting full again, which is great. It is a good thing. So please make sure that you are getting in. So everybody wants to know and everybody keeps being updated on this and I keep repeating myself. So I figured we need to get it out there so everybody knows. But in March, we were supposed to move to a space in Bishop Arts. I walked away from that space about a week and a half into the lease because it was based on principle and integrity. I could not serve my families out of this space. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel good. It was a fight. There was just a lot of different things that came from it. So That night, after I walked away, I cried myself to sleep because I was like, not again. And I promised myself I would never make a crying video again because nobody wants to see that. And the next morning, I went to mass, and I told God, I asked God, I was like, we need to really figure out either I need to know the owner or I need to own the building somehow. That afternoon, I had a meeting with my business consultant. That afternoon, we found our new space. And so it has been a process getting in there. It's been fairly quick, but unfortunately, due to COVID and all of those things going on in the world right now, things have been a little bit delayed. And turns out the electricity was cut by the owner. He was unaware of it until 2 weeks ago. And because of that, we need a new certificate of occupancy. So our new delay is with the city. So the certificate of occupancy application went up for review last week on 5/6, and that takes 4 to 6 weeks. So until we have that, we don't have electricity and all the things. So our new address is 207 South Tyler. So if you want to drive by it and just send good thoughts and blessings, please do so. It's really cute. It's 3,100 square feet. I'm so excited for all of you to see the new floor plan that we have. Our plan was to be in there May 1 and do open concept and get the idea of the flow and the noise level and things like that. And then come June, start putting up walls and work on the front end of the space and work on the practitioner piece. And then in July, work on the back piece once COVID has calmed and all of that, for our play cafe and our coffee cafe. And yes, we are going to have all of that there. So everybody knows my dream of coffee and chiropractic. So here we go. But in the meantime, we're actually going to probably speed up that process, I guess. So you won't necessarily see the open concept for very long. We'll put up walls starting in June, when we're in there. I'm hoping 4 to 6 weeks is a formality, but I am tired of telling you all that it's going to be next week because it's not. So unfortunately, when I know, you'll know. So that's where we're at with the moving. It has been a process. So I want to make sure that everybody understands our new COVID protocols. Basically, we are cleaning down the table in between people. We are hand washing and sanitizing in between people. We are not wearing masks here. And that is because we see a lot of people. And I would pass out if I had to be wearing a mask. I don't prefer that you wear a mask simply because it is a diagnostic tool for me to see your face. Remember, I am a doctor. So it is a diagnostic tool for me to see your face and your facial expressions and everything that comes with it. I want this completely kept up to you, though. Whatever is comfortable for you and your family, please do so. So you can wear your mask, you can wear your PPE, whatever that looks like, gloves, face shield, whatever you want to wear. You can bring in a towel or a blanket to lay on the table, to lay over the face piece, whatever you prefer. Remember, we do clean out or change the paper with every person as well. So that's clean and it's sprayed down. But whatever you feel most comfortable doing, it's up to you. If you are early, please wait outside in your vehicle or on the porch. If you are late, you are going to need to reschedule. Unfortunately, we cannot have people waiting who have already passed their appointment time because you were late. I appreciate the texts letting me know, but when I'm in the flow, I'm not watching that. But also, I cannot be seeing late people anymore for the sake of everyone else. So it's about respecting everyone else's time. I mean, we've had a lot of non-respect for my time as far as running 30 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour late for your 5-minute appointments. But now it's not about me. It's about everyone else and everybody else's comfort level. And so we want to respect that. And so if you are more than 5 minutes late, you are going to have to look at rescheduling. I understand that people are driving in. I get that, but I really need people to respect everyone's time in the situation. And then if you are texting me, so I am a doula. I am on call for my doula clients, especially late at night. So if you're texting me late at night or early in the morning, so I say my business hours are 9 to 9. You have a 12-hour window to get back to me or to reach out to me. And that is prioritized for my practice members, for those that pay membership, because you are literally paying for me, my time, my expertise, all of that. It is very difficult when you are inconsistent with your care or don't really come in very often and things like that, for me to get back to you when it's something that I need to be compensated for, if that makes sense. So I will prioritize those text messages for practice members. And remember, it is my personal phone. So I really love being a resource and I really love receiving text messages at all hours of the day. But when I'm on call, it's really disruptive during the night and early morning when I'm trying to rest for a potential baby to be born. So, just being mindful of that. I also want to invite everybody to witness Cafecito and Chisme with me and Maite. Maite and I discuss all kinds of topics every single Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Our Instagram handle is cafecito.and.chisme, and that is again every Wednesday. And we share a lot of information that should be charged for, but we are just handing it out for free. It's about an hour long each week. And this month's general topic is family health. So we'll be discussing part 2 from what we were discussing last week, family ailments, and going over supplements if we have time. But I think that will do it. That was a long update, and I look forward to seeing everybody this afternoon and the rest of the week. Please take care and talk soon.